What's going on, everybody? Sanctuary Cinema here, and today I'm bringing you a little tutorial on how to do some minor things in After Effects. Basically, just the basics to maybe edit a YouTube video, or just anything simple for YouTube. It's really easy, and I think it might help a couple people. Mainly the person that really needs a tutorial is one of my friends. He's trying to figure out After Effects and do some stuff for YouTube and things like that. So he just asked me to do a little tutorial, and basically I'm gonna do this for him and anyone else that might need it. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm using After Effects CS6. It should be the same on all After Effects. After Effects. I'm not sure how you say that. 'Cause there's many versions, but it should be the same on all of them. So let's go ahead and start to get our stuff imported. I'm actually going to do an editing on a Hitman video, Hitman Absolution. So this one, and if you record with Dxtory, one thing you have to do from now on, you have to extract the audio stream. And if you have Windows 7, it's as simple as just right-clicking it and then clicking Extract Audio Stream. It might take a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so now that this is done, it gives us three files. Now, one of the files is basically going to have no audio. For me, it's always the one that says ST2. For you guys, it could be different. It just depends. So what I always do, I just delete this one. Hopefully I'm right, I might have forgotten. And I always just select these two files and control click on the one that I need, and I open it up and put it in After Effects. And when it asks for this, if you record it with Dxtory, just click OK, don't worry about it. And then we need to create a new composition. If you're doing a 1080p video, the width and height is going to be 1920 by 1080. If you're doing a 720p video, it's going to be 1280 by 720. For me, I'm doing a 1080p video, so I'm just going to click OK on that. Let me show you something really quick. Just be sure you have your duration set to... I always like to have mine a little bit over because I never know how long the video is going to be and I never know where I'm going to cut it. So I usually just have mine set to 20 minutes because I make around 15-minute videos. And I record at 30 frames per second and I render at 30 frames per second. You could render at 25 if you wanted to, but I find it easier just to record and render at 30. So basically we're just going to select all these three files here, and we're going to drag them down into here. And here is the video. So first things first, this is when also I have mine set to half here so I can scrub through it a bit better. And yeah, so first things first, if you record with Dxtory, well, I'm not really sure if it, yeah, it does matter if you do extract the audio if it's just you talking, mainly because in this the audio of the game is really loud and sometimes you can't hear your voice if you don't extract the audio. So I like to extract the audio to have one game sound audio and then the commentary audio. If you have like 2 or 3 people in a video, you always want to extract it, mainly just because you have to do audio adjustments, and if you don't do it, you won't be able to hear your other people in the video. So you always have to extract it if you record with Dxtory. With Fraps, I don't think it matters. So what I always like to do is I like to click on the video file, which is this one right here, and I always like to just go press L on it. And just here, let me show you. If you click on it and press L, it brings up the audio level, and I always just like to make that -48 so it can't be heard at all. And then from there, I adjust these two accordingly. I think 0 is the gameplay audio, and I think 1 is the commentary. It could be backwards. Let me check really quick, just by doing this, making one silent and hearing the other. Okay, I was incorrect. This one is the game audio, and this one is the commentary. So let me go ahead and rename this to, let's put this one as, nope, that's wrong, gameplay. Right, I hope I got that right. Hang on, let me check one more time. Should just take 2 seconds. Yeah, that was right. It's probably really loud for you guys. It's really loud for me. So I'm gonna, oh god, I hit my mic. It's really loud for me as is, so let's see. So since this is really loud, this one's the gameplay, that one's the commentary. Let's go ahead and bring this negative 25, and then I make it a bit more quiet, and then I always like to just render it and play through. Yeah, there we go. Now it's better. Also, if you don't want to render the video and you just want to hear the audio, if you have a numpad on your keyboard, I don't know if you might be using a laptop, I know some of them don't, but if you're using a numpad on your keyboard, you can press the period or the DL button, and it'll just play through the audio like so. Now, what I said I was going to do to myself is I was basically just going to let it go through the intro, and then I would, well, the intro of the game, and then I would start talking, basically. So I basically had to cut to the intro. This is a great way to, what I'm about ready to do is a great way to show what I was going to show next. Let's go ahead and, page up and page down will go frame by frame, if you guys are wondering. I use page up and page down a lot, actually. Page down, I think, goes forward. Yeah, page down goes forward. Kind of seeing where I want to cut this. I think I'll cut it right here. So, maybe a couple more frames. Hang on, let's see how many frames it is. Is it a whole second? Almost. No, it is a whole second. So let's go. I'm basically just going to go to 17. Like that. Here you can see what I'm talking about when I said 17, which is 17 seconds. And I'm going to select all of these layers. I'm going to press Control, Shift, and D, which did not do the right thing. What just happened? Hang on. Go away. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Have this selected. Control, hang on, and then Control, Shift, D. Okay, it's not doing it. Well, there's another way to do it. Usually if you just select them all and press Control Shift D, it'll do it, but apparently Camtasia is being weird. So I'm just going to go to Edit, and I'm going to click Split, and then see how it splits all of these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to delete whatever I don't want. So I don't want any of these little things here, so I'm just going to Control click them all and press Delete, and they're gone. Now, of course, you don't want your video to have like 30 seconds of nothing or 20 seconds of nothing or whatever. So you want to drag this to the beginning, select all the layers, and press the, what is that called? It's like a bracket. It's under your backspace and to the left a little bit. It's like brackets. And you want to press the left one, and it'll bring it to the beginning. And then what you want to do, I really need to check the commentary, so I'm going to actually have to skip forward in a second. This video is getting longer than I expected. But what I want to do now is do some fading in and stuff. So if I select the video and press T, it'll bring up the opacity, and then I just select these two and press L, and it'll bring up the audio. I like to fade in the audio with the opacity. I think it provides for a little bit better fading and such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keyframe each one of these. I'm going to bring this to 0. I'm going to bring that to -48 and bring that to -48. And I'm going to go to 1 and I'm going to bring this down to 0 because this is the commentary and I'm not sure what it wants it to be set at yet. I'm going to bring this up to 100. I'm going to bring this to, I think it was at a -25. So there's that. And then I'm going to preview the audio and see how it sounds. That sounds about right. I think it's still a little loud. So I'm going to bring it to -28, make it a bit quieter. And I'm going to skip forward to, where is it at when I start talking? I think it's here.
What's up, everybody?
Let's make this a bit quieter, bring that to -2, and bring this to -30. Now let's see how it sounds. I'm gonna have to actually, I'm just doing this to see how it sounds from here.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Yeah, that'll work. And then I just select these two keyframes, and oh god, not what I wanted to do. And select, yeah, shift select, there we go. And then you delete those, and then you go back to the beginning. You can always just scrub there if you want, but I like to do this to get to where I need to go. Bring this one to -30. I'll do, didn't want to do that one -30. Let's do this one -4. I was still a little loud. -3. Do -3 on it. And basically, there is your audio set for the whole video until you want to fade out or whatever you want to do. For some reason, the X Stories had this up here. It doesn't do this in any of my other videos. Apparently, it doesn't hit my videos now. I don't know why. It never usually shows my frame rate or anything. But somewhere in here, I think I stopped and switched to one card, but I don't know. So basically, I'm gonna have my video around 15 minutes long. So I usually fade it out at random points, a good place where I stop talking or something like that. I'm gonna fade it out after I kill these two guys and dump them over. So it's gonna be about 16 minutes or so. No, maybe not 16 minutes. Okay, let's preview the audio from here. Go ahead and get rid of the commentary and just do. Well, no, I need the commentary because I need to know when I stop talking. Well, that's a bit stupid. Alright, so I think right here is going to be a good part. Let me preview it again. Yeah, like right here, maybe it's right here. I'm trying to find the point. There it is. Okay, there's the point. Now, if you're wondering how to place these markers here, it's as simple as just going on your numpad and pressing the star button. If you want to delete a marker, just click delete this marker and delete this marker. I thought I was going to end it. I would have liked to end it a lot earlier. I didn't really expect to play through it that long. But the lady wouldn't stop talking, so I had to wait until she stopped, and then I stopped. So this is basically where I'm going to fade it out. So I just press T on this and L on these. And I'm going to put a frame rate. Hang on, let's go right here. Basically right here is where I want to start fading it, I think. Yep, that's where I want to start fading it. So I'm going to put a keyframe as these are right now. I'm going to go forward 1 second. So I go to 10. And then I set them all to, negative 48 or 0 for where I want to stop it. And there's that. And then now I want to drag this here to tell After Effects where I want to end my video and where it needs to render to. And I'm going to drag that to there. And there's that. Now my video is edited and ready to be rendered. I did a render settings. By the way, if you want to do... Apparently nothing works. None of the shortcuts work, but if you would rather, instead of going up here and clicking add to render queue from composition, you can just click here, like somewhere down here, and press Control M, and it'll add it to the render queue, but for some reason Camstasia's not letting me do any of that, so I have to do it like this. I did a render settings video. It is on my channel. I think the render settings that I use are the best for YouTube, in my opinion, mainly just because it gives you crazy small file sizes, even though I think I can do a 15-minute video in 1080p, and the file size would be like 800 megabytes or something, which is really small for a 1080p video and 15 minutes. So basically, if you want to know my render settings, it's on my channel, and I'm going to go ahead and render this out, and I think that's going to be the end of the video. So if this video helped you, please be sure to leave it a like and a comment. It would mean a lot. And let me know if I helped you, and if you have any questions, be sure to post it in the comment section below, and I'll help you the best I can. So, see you guys later.